Hi, it's Kyle from Bitewing Games, and today we're going to learn how to play Moytura in a nutshell. This won't be a full how to play video, just kind of a short and sweet overview of how the game works. In Moytura, you are trying to become the High Ruler of Ireland, trying to take over Ireland and defeat the evil Fomorians while outwitting your opponent. The game will look something like this when it's all set up. You will have your followers in black or white, and the three factions of enemy units. To start off, you'll want to play against the three factions of Fomorians, but each of these factions can be flipped over for future games, so you can compete against different enemies in different combinations. The game will be played over 10 rounds. You'll do 5 rounds, and then scoring, and then do 5 more rounds, and another round of final scoring. The game's all about area control and area majority. So at the end of the 5 rounds, you want to have a majority, or a second majority, in as many regions as possible to score points. So what will you do on your turn? Well, you're trying to spread across Ireland, getting majority over as many regions as possible. To spread across the board, you'll activate the power of the gods. You can choose the bottom 2 cards for free, but you only get to place 1 or 2 of your followers. If you want to place more followers, you'll have to spend your worship tokens to activate those gods. And each god lets you spread out slightly differently. The most basic movement, using the Tuatha De Danann, is to put 1 follower directly adjacent to where you already have one. You can't go where your opponent already is, but you can go where the enemy Fomorians are, in which case you'll battle. It's really just a 1-for-1 type battle, so placing 2 units here would remove one of my own units and one of the red Fomorian units, leaving me with just 1 unit in that region. Each god allows you to do something different. This god lets you skip a space, even if it's occupied. Maybe I tried to block you in here, but you can get through if you activate this god. And this god lets you travel by water up to 5 spaces away. You could travel from here all the way over to here 5 spaces over. After activating a god, move it to the top and move the other gods down 1 space. So your turn will consist of selecting a god, paying the necessary number of worship tokens, gaining the indicated followers, and expanding them from one region to another using that god's special abilities. And if you run into any Fomorians, you'll do a battle against the Fomorians. I haven't mentioned that you can upgrade the gods. Basically, if you've spent enough worship tokens on the god, they respect you, so you get to place a token here. In response, for the rest of the game, anytime you activate that god, you get bonus followers you can place out. Your opponent will take their turn, and finally you'll flip 1 enemy card telling you which enemy faction is going to expand. So if you flip the yellow Fomorians, the largest yellow group will follow these paths, placing more tokens onto the board. That may not seem like a big deal, but if left unchecked, the Fomorians will start to run rampant, attacking your followers when they expand. So while you and your opponent are definitely competing, you might have to work together just a little bit to make sure that the Fomorians don't run rampant. Because when it comes time for scoring, it's not just you and your opponent, the Fomorians will also score majority. So you don't want to lose the game, both of you, to this neutral Fomorian army. And that's basically the game. Like I said, there's a backside to each of the tokens for 3 additional enemy types. And each of the enemies will spread and attack in slightly unique ways. And if that wasn't enough, there's an expansion that will introduce another god and 3 new enemy factions. And that's how you play Moytura in a nutshell. Spread across Ireland, outwit your rival, defeat the baddies, the Fomorians, all in this beautiful 45-minute package right here. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Until next time.